It's big time!
Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone's mother into this.
Your mama in the fucking stands!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura, and
Christina Pashitsky.
welcome to your mom's house.
Oh boy, here we are. Wowie gazowie, folks. Welcome to another episode of... God damn it! I did it again! I swear to fucking Christ, I pushed the button. I swear to the Lord above, I pushed the fucking button. But here we are. Welcome, folks, once again. Oh boy, starting off with a huge super chat from Forrest Nutter, and because today is Juneteenth, oh boy, I'm gonna distribute all my super chats as a part of reparations to a black person that I know. I know a few, so we'll have to decide which one will I distribute the super chats to. So just know all your super chats will find their way to a black man's pocket here on Juneteenth, and it is a very special Juneteenth edition of Behind the Jeans, as we've been talking Juneteenth topics all week long at your mom's house studios. Where better to celebrate the high holiday than with your jeans friends here at your mom's house studios. The banks are closed today. Maybe you had off work. Oh boy. Slavery, huh? Thank goodness it ended, but we had it. And now we get the day off at the end of the day. BehindTheJeansShow@gmail.com is where you can send things in. Let us know if you're watching this via the replay, if perhaps you don't want to come here and join us live. Well, that makes me sad. I wish you'd become and sign up to become a member of the Your Mom's House YouTube channel. That way you can come in here and join us every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. Wednesday, every freaking Wednesday, we're here. And I'm so happy to see so many of you here with us this afternoon / evening. But if you're watching this on the replay, this is how you can stay in touch with us, BehindTheJeansShow@gmail.com. Want to let you know where you can see the Roach live and in person. Just go over to thejoshpotter.com and you'll be able to check out all the dates coming to so many cities throughout the rest of 2020. For the next ones up, we have Baltimore. That's right, Magoobies, Baltimore, going to be there June 27th. And then the day after that, we've got Cleveland, June 28th, over at Hilarities. So check out, those are the two next up. But thejoshpotter.com is where you can go and you can let us know. Or you can go check out where I'm going to be. And you can also let me know where you want me to come, by the way. Sign up for the email list, and you'll be able to do all that. Before we celebrate Juneteenth, however, I want to say hi to everyone in the chat, and we have another thing to celebrate. Oh, boy, so many. We got some new people in the chat. Oh, happy Smurfday to Christina P. Shay McCarthy. You are already ahead of me. That's something we need to celebrate prior to celebrating Juneteenth. And I thought, what a great way to celebrate than to have a little burp compilation of our main mommy, Christina P. Happiest of birthdays to you.
Just, I'm not going to stop burping and farting.
Here's no. Yeah.
So.
You're just.
I mean. But it's not always.
Happy anniversary.
But it.
Dr. Morgan says.
Ooh.
Can we do some talks?
Okay. Wow.
Although, should we be wearing face masks? I'm confused. Oh, God. When we pulled in, very special.
Back itches and you get. That was pretty awful the way you belched.
It was, but you've taught me over the years.
That is not on me.
Yes, it is. I was a lady when I met you, and then you converted me into a real pig.
And that's not true.
Pigatron.
No.
A real pig. Happiest of birthdays to our wonderful Christina P. And what insanely various amounts of sounds have come out of her in terms of burps and probably farts. Remember the old fart mic? That was a big Christina invention. I think Christina fought very hard to have the fart mic, and I think she was very devastated when one day the fart mic was unplugged. I don't know if the fart mic is still in a special case in Austin someplace, maybe a glass case, kind of like a fire extinguisher. They got to break the fart mic open for when a colossal fart comes on deck or what have you, or if it was just done away with in general. Hey, got to give a shout out here to the Mobcats. Member for 24 months. They've been a member since long before Behind the Jeans was even a thing. So I'm happy that now we get to provide this little program for you. Piss on me, beat me. I made it to the live finally. Well, welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. Shout out to any. Happy Juneteenth, big word. Swank the Tank saying so. Yes, happy Juneteenth to any and to everyone who celebrates, including all of us. Yes, Al Burp, so disgusting. Even a man named Al Burp thinks that the burps were pretty gross. R.I.P. Fart Mike, says Corey Sanchez. She is such a handsome woman indeed. Little boner here. Happy to have you. One of our chat MVPs in the chat today. We've got Owen Hembry here. Bring it back. I think he's talking about the fart mic. Well, maybe someday. Maybe someday the fart mic will be dug up from its untimely grave. Who knows what happens? When will Al Madrigal finally have to confront his slander against King Roach? Well, you're talking about my program, The Josh Potter Show, which, by the way, does air every Wednesday as well. It comes out at 6 a.m. Pacific time, if you want to go check that out. Had a little confrontation with Al Madrigal, but it has nothing to do with this Behind the Jeans today. But I do appreciate you letting me get to plug my show there, Johnny Sis Alive. Anywho, sounds like we need to start a petition on the fart mic's return. I don't know if next week, Cougar, we could gather perhaps some of the days of the fart mic. This is making me want to perhaps go through the annals, as short as it was, and pun intended with the annals part, of the history of the fart mic. It was very short-lived, but it would be an interesting thing to go over. Annie thanks us all in silence. Well, thank you, Annie. You're welcome, and you're welcome for Juneteenth. Typos are safe around Josh. LOL, says the Mobcat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I missed there on the typo thing. I barely can see the goddamn screen, to be quite honest with you. And he says he will not be silenced, not today. Well, feel free to come on. Today's your day, friend. You can come on the program anytime you want. You got an open invite. Just pop in. You got the link. Pop into the old backstage there, and I'll bring you up for Juneteenth, you know? Would love to get some of your Juneteenth opinions. Fart Mike over water drinking edit. Stanktron with some fighting words, perhaps. Not sure how others would feel about that. I wonder if the fart mic has a musk to it. Well, you know, it was in that old studio, and it was delegated. The fart mic, because you can't just go in and have, like, this is the fart. You have to have, like, this is the fart mic. Like, say it was this one, this would have to be the day. We put a little marker on it, labeled it, because you can't just go, this is today's fart mic. Tomorrow we're going to put it in, you know, it's going to be Tom's mic. You know what I'm saying? We had to have a very special mic for farts specifically, and so that people weren't putting it up to their mouths. That would be crazy if we had an array of celebrities farting into the microphone, and then someone would have to put it into their mouth to speak upon it. But let us get into the reason we're here today. It's Juneteenth, after all, and been celebrating all week here on Your Mom's House. And I think the celebrations kicked off discussing things like sodas on Two Bears, One Cave, because Donnell Rawlings came on to clear up something, and this is something that I very much needed clarifying upon. So I'm glad that he came on to do it, because I had a different iteration with this particular soda, but I would love to hear what he has to say, because I don't know if it's very cliche, if it's not cliche. Here is a clip from Two Bears, One Cave with Stavros on the latest episode, talking sodas.
Truly the best thing you've ever done for me, and you've done some nice stuff. This is the best. Introducing me to this crushes fully loaded. Just the amount of joy I've gotten from zero sugar A&W root beers.
I think it's the best zero sugar soda I've found.
Without question.
Without a doubt.
Because I think Coke Zero sucks. I hate Coke Zero.
You just make do with most diet sodas. It's just like, I want a soda.
Dr. Pepper's taking some big swings. Dr. Pepper's got there's zero sugar cream soda, there's cherry soda.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
Diet Dr. Pepper, sometimes you're like, yeah, that hits pretty good. That's
Absolutely.
not bad.
Diet Dr. Pepper is a good afternoon on the lake soda with ice.
There's no other
Man, Bert really can create a setting for like every drink, you know? He's got a drink and he paints a picture. He's like Norman fucking Rockwell with his words about when to drink a liquid. And we know he's a big liquids guy.
question I take more insulting than when somebody goes, how about a Diet Pepsi?
Right.
How about you fucking stand in traffic?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Spit in my eye instead.
So wait, you just got to change the way you take in the Diet Pepsi. You got to change your perspective.
Meanwhile, look what's over Bert's shoulder there. I mean, it's almost like, I don't know that this was planned even, but boy, oh boy, there's Pepsi just sitting right there. It's like a product placement, but then, have you ever had a product placement where you shit all over it? I don't know.
I was the same way.
I don't know
was the same
about
way.
this.
I was the same
I'm very
way.
skeptical
I was
about
the same
this.
way.
I'm glad you're
I'm
voicing.
very
I'm glad you're
skeptical
voicing my
about
inner
this.
thoughts.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm here to stand up for Diet Pepsi.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Across the board, Pepsi products are A&W root beer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pull up the Pepsi products. A&W root
Let's
beer.
get into sodas, fellas.
Mountain Dew is a Pepsi product.
All right.
Mountain Dew's fucking kills it. Mountain Dew's kill it.
Are you
hungover on vacation? Before a coffee, you kill a Mountain Dew, then the coffee even hits harder.
This is the most Florida trash you've ever sounded
this is
in
a
your
very
life.
trashy.
This is fun. A Mountain Dew is a morning beverage. That's what you're trying
By
to
the way,
fucking
I thought
sell
you were
right
going to
now?
say.
My cousin Gary would agree with this completely, and he is 1,000,000% Florida trash, let me tell you. He made a thing, what did he call it, the Turn 4? It's just vodka and fucking Mountain Dew.
Say Pepsi products, I thought you were going to say are for black people because they
Here's
that
where
that's
we
a
talk
I
thing,
haven't
right?
found that.
For
No,
black
is that
people.
true?
in the Pepsi Coke competition. Like black people, by and large, prefer Pepsi.
Oh, see, look at this. You're you're wrong. It's Mug, and Mug sucks my dick.
Okay.
A&W is the good root beer. You're taking some hits here, brother.
I am taking some hits.
Dr. Pepper's good. Mountain Dew's good.
If you tell me Mountain Dew's not on the list, I'm going to
It's there. It's there.
And he says Sprite all the way. And that's when I would have, if you were to have me tied up in a room and make me, my mother is got a gun to her head and I have to name, the Family Feud style, name the top answers on the board for sodas that people who celebrate Juneteenth would enjoy. Sprite would be like one of my first ones. And then I might throw out the Orange Crush or Grape Crush. I feel like that would get me into some sticky territory, but let's find out from an expert as he comes up here in a couple of moments on Two Bears, One Cave this past episode.
There.
Yeah, you can tell by.
But what are you, a fucking gay?
So
Are
wait,
you
so-
like a Twitch streamer?
No.
Are you a 14-year-old half Asian kid with a raccoon butt plug in his ass?
Will you please
playing
Google-
Minecraft?
Will you please Google, do black people like Pepsi more than Coke?
I've never. I went to Baltimore City Public Schools, and I had never clocked this, so I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Black people only sell Coke. They love Pepsi. Nothing.
I'll give you one. I'll give you a courtesy chuckle. Tom's in the zone right now. I'm all you
am.
got, Bert.
A brief history of racist soft
I don't know
drinks.
that this is how we
Click
need to
that.
open
Click
up.
that. Click right.
I don't know that this is what.
I love they have an ad for diversity in here. Keep
Good
going.
science demands diversity.
Every time I've hung out with black dudes and soda comes up, Pepsi. Always.
Hold on. Let's call the blackest man in
Here
America.
we go.
Who's that?
Donnell
Here
Rollins.
we
Oh, yeah.
go.
That's
Donnell
interesting.
Rollins.
He can speak for the streets. Let's see what he says.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were a big. I guess I'm thinking about again going to school. There was a lot of raspberry iced tea floating around. That
Yeah.
was a big one. But it was just what the cafeteria had, so it wasn't a choice thing. And
I'm
there, Mountain Dew.
I'm putting a lot of chips on this right now.
Yeah,
Like, I'm kind of just going.
yeah.
Donnell.
This made me spit.
Hey,
Perfect.
I'm doing a podcast with Stabby and Tom.
Vodka, man. You got any vodka?
Oh, you like that vodka, don't you?
Speaking of
Starting off
beverages,
good.
yes.
And I tried to get him to do it. He said, nope.
Nope. I said nope like Diddy. Nope.
What's up, Donnell?
What's going on? What up, son?
Hey, man,
Hey,
I got
a question.
I
Tom
got
has a question.
We got
Here
a
we
question
go.
for you.
Let's get to the bottom.
And you're speaking for all of Black America right now.
As I always do.
I know. Okay. Am I right in the assumption I made?
You can't say the N-word, Tom.
No. I know.
Come on, he's sort of Hispanic.
I know.
Whenever I see a white man sit the way you sit, they want to use the N-word.
Okay. We'll shift it to this. For the most part, do black dudes prefer Pepsi over Coke?
Pepsi.
Wow.
Told you.
Let me tell you the history behind that. There's a book called the Pepsi Challenge. And back in like the late 40s when Coca-Cola and Pepsi, they was the top dogs, right? Coca-Cola was murdering Pepsi. And Pepsi wanted to get more of the black community. I know this sounds crazy. So what they did was they had the same price as Coke, but they doubled the ounces. Like when Coke was giving away 10 ounces, when Coke was giving away 10 ounces, Pepsi would give away 20 ounces. And Pepsi Cola was the first big corporation to put black families in a professional setting with their billboards, with the marketing. Like normally, when you saw a brand being represented, it was like Aunt your mama this, but they was the first one to show black people.
So do you?
Did you guys?
And do you prefer Pepsi?
Huh?
Do you prefer Pepsi?
No, because I date white women, so I had to go. No, but historically, the reason why
This is fucking wild.
I mean, okay, plus the sugar.
Yeah.
But the reason why is because Pepsi was one of the first companies to show black people in a good light.
That's awesome. Thank you for filling us in, Donnell.
There you go, folks. A little history lesson. And that's why we celebrate Juneteenth is right there, folks. So there you go. A little history lesson from Donnell Rawlings about the soda. Now, and he said Sprite. And it's interesting. It was very, it's funny that it's kind of like a, well, shit, we might as well go after the black people in the marketing world. You know, that's how Pepsi started and got him on board. Interesting lesson in marketing indeed. LOL. Bro had to transition. He said, yes. Well, I mean, I'm going to transition into another black thing because it's Juneteenth, Albert. I mean, come on. Come on, folks. And he did say Sprite. That's the only, as far as I know, unless Juno Juanan is here, I don't know of any other people who are black in this chat. I mean, do let it be known if you'd like. I would greatly appreciate it. What's up, Snarf, excuse me. Good to see you there. Snarf comes popping in here every now and again. Good to see you. Does any get time and a half today? Well, we did hear from the Your Mom's House Studios chat that they were wondering, should we have given any the day off? That would have been a good poll to put up for last week. Should any have the day off on Juneteenth? I know, I mean, I went to the fucking bank today and the bank was closed and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is the bank closed? Oh my God. I thought it was my particular branch. Maybe they were doing something. And then I walked very far, for the record, walked very far to another branch of my bank, closed as well. And I go, what the hell is going on? And then I realized what it was, and I felt very bad for not knowing that this was a banking holiday. Did the same at the post office today, said Forrest Nutter. I don't even know what I said there, Annie. I have no idea what I said. I thought he asked for the day off, Roach. Well, evidently he's working, so I don't know if he's just hanging out in the chat on his day off or what. But you know what else has been a time-honored tradition here on Your Mom's House is the acknowledgement of, you know what I'm saying, and how often it can occur in one video here and there. We've done the counters. We've come across some that have been egregious, as a matter of fact. But today, Cougar has put together a special Juneteenth sort of compilation, if you will, a supercut of, you know what I'm saying. I say it very white, by the way. I go, you know what I'm saying. I don't know how to. No, I'm saying. I don't want to do it. I don't even want to do it. That was bad. It's Juneteenth. I shouldn't do that. That's terrible. Okay, let's get into the supercut, and then you'll know what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't, you gotta hold, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, man.
I have a vague idea what you're talking about.
I can relate to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're
You know what I'm
incredible.
saying? You know what I'm
This
saying?
is one
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Interesting playing against Andre Miller and Reggie Evans.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They still close friends of ours, you know what I'm saying? So it's competitive, but it's still love at the same time.
Thank you.
It's so many.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 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 You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 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 That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's what you're saying.
Whoa, boy, that was a hell of a supercut. And I believe, if according to Cougar, the credit goes to Garrett putting this bad boy together, the supercut of, you know what I'm saying. A couple people chatted it better than I said it. Swank the Tank, excuse me. Snarf's got a good one. These are good ways to type it, folks. These are good ways to type it. Snarf with another good way to type it. Steve got a good way to type it there. I mean, you guys all came up with different ones. That's very, very impressive. I, however, have a difficult time saying it without feeling gross. I asked everyone's race in the chat, and people are telling me their race. Y'all's comprehension. Annie is upset today. We should have did a special cap report for Juneteenth, about Juneteenth. Y'all's comprehension of the term cap is outrageous. I guess that's just some little bit of side discussion in the chat. I didn't see what was happening. I didn't catch sort of the discussion on the chat. The chat is a fluid, ever-moving thing. So sometimes your boy here misses a couple of things. But Sprite is the best, says Swank the Tank. Very much like hot sauce. We do have to tip our cap to hot sauce today, here on Juneteenth. Let's see. Like I said, you guys were exposing your races here in the chat, and a couple people said they're sweating like a black man. That doesn't seem. I know it's hot there on the East Coast today. It's very, we got a heat dome going on, so perchance you might be a white guy who's just dealing with that. Oh, Snarf, I'm white as chicken. Is chicken white? I guess that's true. It is a white meat, they say. Here it was, Imperious, who I've not seen in the chat. It's my first time. Maybe they've been here and I missed them, but Imperious, welcome if I haven't welcomed you already, and I hope that you get into some AC. Many people writing, what I'm saying, different ways. I love the chat. Holy shit, it's flying by today. The chat is just, I'm trying to read them all and catch all of your things. Swank the Tank Ancestry said I was 2%, so I declare as only other black person in chat that Sprite is superior. That's true. We might only have you, Swank the Tank, at your 2% along with any. I'm Swank's cousin, says Joshua Witz. Welcome. Oh, we've got a whole family affair here. Well, I wanted to play another thing here. In a couple of moments, we're going to get to a classic from the vaults clip of Tom or Black. But first, I thought one of our favorite gentlemen, Mr. Danny Brown, I thought we'd go into the vaults a little bit and go back to the very first time he was on Your Mom's House. We always knew he was a fan, but he came on Your Mom's House and he gave us a wonderful look as to what it's like to have a little snacky poo inside of a jail.
All right.
Okay, well, he got his bananas.
Well, rest in peace.
Stole bananas.
Man.
Now, so you're telling me that you have to take a shit. So there's one toilet in the room with both of you.
Yeah.
Now, how do you get used to shitting in front of the other guy?
No, I mean, you got a room, but then it's a pie. You don't have to be sitting in that room all day. So if we not locked down, the rule is ain't nothing happening once we lock down. So whatever you got to do that shit before we lock down. So if you got to take a shit, I'm out here watching TV somewhere. You in the room taking a shit.
Okay. So you guys kind of work it out.
Yeah,
like, hey, get the fuck out of here. I have to shit.
Yeah.
They know.
Type shit, yeah.
Yeah. And do you have toilet paper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can
I
buy
mean, I
all
don't
that
know.
shit from commissary.
Okay, you get it from the commissary. Got you. Okay. And what kind of snacks did you have? I know.
Oh, man, I was the king of like
Yeah, what's the high value snack?
See, with me, I'm not really a sugar motherfucker like that anyway.
Yeah.
So with me, when commissary, you only could spend $100 like a week or some shit. So I was more so the socks, drawers, t-shirt buying motherfucker, which damn near would kill your whole $100 or some shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
So I always just bought new socks because I'm not a motherfucker here washing t-shirts and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that shit just lame.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I just always stayed new socks.
Fresh stuff.
So I was more so on that way.
Man, fresh socks still feel good.
Yes,
right?
that's what I'm saying.
I love
So
fresh
fuck
socks.
that.
It's the
So I
best.
always kept, and it's to the point where I would stack up so many like dirty socks and t-shirts and drawers. Motherfuckers would take them from me. Like, I'll take them. and wash them and wear them themselves. It's disgusting.
Get out of here. Get out of here with that shit.
It's disgusting.
But what were the big snacks there?
Oh, motherfuckers like making. Oh, well, I had a cool guy from Southwest that made burritos.
Here we go, the burritos, baby.
That's when you take a bag of Doritos and shit, and you crunch them up real fine, and you take like a plastic bag, and you lay that out. Then you put like the crushed Doritos, and you chop up like Slim Jims and beef sticks and cheese sticks and all that shit, and you put it together and you roll it up like a burrito. Then you put it under the hot water. You just let the hot water run, and then it melts it all together. So those shit was kind of fire, right?
Yeah, that's kind of good, actually. I'd eat that shit.
The fucking
what flavor Dorito? Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
Is it nacho cheese Dorito?
Yeah,
Cool Ranch.
yeah.
Okay,
Nacho
yeah, that's
cheese.
good.
No,
That's
that
actually
shit was
good.
actually kind of fire. And another thing a guy put me up on was what got me through a lot too. You take a bag of like barbecue chips.
Yeah.
And you crunch those. They always crunching up chips. I don't know.
Yeah,
Chips
it's
is just
interesting.
seasoning. So they crunch up barbecue chips and you put
It's the breading. It's to make some breading. You know, it's like having what are those? The crumbs. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not a good cook.
boiled eggs in there. And you shake them up. And you shake them up. And you pour it out. It's like it's like Happy Easter.
So so it's like a seasoned barbecue
Boiled
egg. That's not bad. That's good too.
That shit was fire.
That's
I
pretty
actually
good.
was eating that shit on the outside for a while. One of the homies had to stop me. Like, man, you keep eating like that, you gonna be back up in that motherfucker.
You're like, I miss those
Jinxing
eggs,
shit.
man.
Like, you jinxing that shit, man. Keep that shit in there.
Did you have access to booze? Would people sneak?
Hell no. I mean, motherfuckers try. Yeah. We in county jail. Motherfuckers always trying to do weird shit like
make toilet wine and stuff?
I think the banana peels.
Oh, okay.
You let banana peels rot or some shit.
Yeah, white
lightning.
Pruno, white lightning.
I never fucked with that shit. I had cigarettes. I was cool.
Boy, I'd really like to try some jailhouse eats. You know, I think one day we should do that. We should get some of those together. I always wanted to do that after we had Danny on back there, episode 486. I always wanted to try and make some of those jailhouse treats. Maybe someday we can do that on a different sort of behind the jeans episode. And I'd really, I mean, I want to drink toilet wine. I don't want to be in jail to drink the toilet wine. I just want like to try it, you know, like I'm Anthony Bourdain of booze, you know, or something like that. Ooh, a super chat from Don't Trip here. Just jumping in the chat real quick to drop some funds in the Potter's News Glasses Fund. Thank you, Don't Trip. But today is Juneteenth. So as reparations, I'll give all the super chats to the black man in my life, you know? Oh boy, thank you very much. I do appreciate it indeed. We'll get you some toilet wine, says someone back home in the Austin studio. Oh, I hope you do. I'd really like to try some. And I mean, I would hope the toilet is used just like they use it. I mean, a clean one, whatever, but I mean, I would like someone has to have taken a shit in the toilet at some point. Do you know what I'm saying? Just to make it authentic, just to sort of raise up the level of danger, you know? Anyone in the chat ever drink a toilet wine? Do tell. I'd love to hear about it. Hate from Delaware. We got Nick Evans in the chat today. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the program. I saw a couple other new names, too. Spacehead's here, though. Good to see you, Spacehead. Welcome to the chat as well. Boy, oh, boy. Ooh, and by the way, thank you for pointing this out, Cougar. On the most recent episode of Your Mom's House, they fielded some emails about women's prison. And we have one that wasn't played on the show today, but I thought maybe we could let's get into, since it's, we're talking prison here, let us get into a clip or whatever of Tom reading about that. Let me just pull it up here because I'm stupid and I didn't have it up, but I have the other email that we got, behindthejeansshow@gmail.com, by the way, is where if you'd like to send us an email, that's where you can do it. And we have one regarding the old women's prison stuff that was discussed today on the episode, but let's get to that discussion first to set it up. Let's see, boo. Ooh, here we go. I got it, baby. I'm fucking doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah. You know how when we had a clip of a guy and he was talking about how the women's prisons smell
smelly of
so bad.
pussy, yeah.
So we had somebody write in.
Okay.
Because if you don't know, there was a guy who we played a clip of, and he said that he was a correctional officer, and that the first day he walked in, he was like, "What in the fuck is this smell?" And he said you'd only get used to it while you're there, and every day when you came in, it would hit you again. And he was like, it was the worst, butt ass, is what he said. He said it was the absolute worst. So somebody wrote in.
Okay.
I am a former correctional officer that worked at 3 different facilities throughout my career before switching to dispatch. I worked at 2 different prisons in Kansas, one of which holds the BTK serial killer, Dennis Rader. Real goofball. Can confirm the female cell houses smell so much worse than the men's. I'd rather work a cell house with the hardest gangbangers and shitheads than any female unit.
Shitheads.
One time we confiscated a homemade dildo from one of the hoe-ass inmates that was made out of a whole bunch of Jolly Ranchers that had been melted down and worked like putty into a 2-sided chode. Keep them high.
Oh my lord, that is bananas. I mean, Stinktron here had his own theory on what they might use as an object. He says women break off mop sticks in each other. How buck is that? I'm going to assume you meant to say fucked, but the super chat would not let you, Stinktron. Hilarious. I mean, the Jolly Rancher thing is wild. I mean, that's yeast infection 101 right there, is to put a sugary candy that melts inside of your warm pussy. I mean, you're only getting one use out of that, really, because it's going to melt down again. I mean, it just doesn't seem logical. It seems like you could do something else with it. Although for that one night, oh my lord, how fun would that be? It probably is just for special occasions at the end of the day. Great description of those Jolly Ranchers. Taste the rainbow, am I right? Or whatever the hell they say for those.
And tight jeans, hate from Oklahoma.
Hate
so this
from
guy's saying
Oklahoma.
it is as bad as you can
it
imagine.
is because they're shoving Jolly Ranchers in their cooters.
Yeah.
And those melt.
Yeah.
And now you got sugar in your cooter and you're all kind of infected.
Yeah. It's fascinating, though, that the women smell. Because you always think of, in general, women smelling better than men. That's kind of a general belief.
Look, I hate to burst your bubble and all the men that are listening to this.
No, don't do it.
I just feel like I have to tell you the truth.
No.
What comes out of women's vagines?
No.
Because you have a uterus, right?
No.
And that thing changes its lining and ebbs and
Men can have
flows.
uterus?
Well, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm so disrespectful. Men can have periods too. Sorry, people that have periods. That so much shit comes out of your snatch.
She's
from
talking
your uterus.
discharge.
Like the lining sheds.
Yeah,
There's
beautiful.
always mucus and different smells and different things come out of you.
So what?
It's a constant flow of smells. I'm just telling you the truth.
Oof. On Juneteenth, of all days, talking discharge, the discharge must be wild. I mean, in a prison, they're putting sugary candies up their pussies. Oh, my lord. Not just discharge, Josh. I mean, pee-pee and stuff, too, I guess. Yeah, Heather, I guess you're right. Whew. Oh, God, pussy pus. Yes, indeed. The viscosity is troubling, too, Stingtron says. Oh, boy. Roach isn't eating meow for a minute. It won't stop me, Spacehead. You know, I could sit here and I could hear all that, and then one walks in the door, and I'll be like, nom, 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 I'm going to eat it right up. You know what I'm saying? Let's face it. Lots of liquids indeed. Bert likes a lot of liquids. Maybe he knows more about this, too. We should get his take on all the different fluids that come out of that kind of thing. But we did get an email. BehindTheGeneShow@gmail.com is where you can send your emails, my friend. And this email, it deals with the smells inside of a woman's prison as well. Oh boy, it says, woo baby, I work at a state correctional center for females, and let me tell you, you guys are forgetting a few smells all lingering together. So here we go. Piss smell. More noticeable on the mental health units. Isn't that something? The piss smell more noticeable in the mental health. That's why when you walk outside, it smells like piss, because all the Looney Tunes that live out there. Maybe just in my city. Who knows? But the top 3 worst smells I've ever smelled: old, fishy pissy rankness. Oh my God. So the piss mixed with the fishiness. Yikes. Sad thing is, you work over there long enough, you become immune to it. Some of these savages just don't know how to wipe, even in Gen Pop. Whenever one of them goes full throttle and goes to seg or on a suicide watch or a hunger strike. I don't know what seg means. Is that like the lonely time when they put them in the hole or what have you? Seg. Or on a suicide watch or hunger strike, us officers have to go through their property to inventory everything. And then you see the real horror of their nasty-ass, shit-stained drawers. You see they get minimal clothing because they trade it away for food or drugs, so they just wear the same shit all the time with rarely washing it. Well, I gotta say, if I can interject, I gotta say if I was in prison for a good amount of time, I wouldn't care necessarily about my wardrobe. I wouldn't, it's not I'm not going anywhere. You know what I mean? It's not like a new person is going to see me or someone of the opposite sex, If anything, I'm trying to deter those in there from being attracted to me at the very least. And so it continues here. It leads to the dirty laundry smell. Then, so we got piss. We got fishy piss. We got regular piss. Now we got dirty laundry and poopy stained clothes all mixing together. Let us continue with the email, which leads to the dirty laundry smell. Then from the commissary, you get the nasty bag of meat, tuna, giant pickle, potato chip, and all the other shitty gas station treats you can find. So he's saying the food smells bad. So you're just walking into the lunchroom and it's like, smells like tuna and pickles today. What a Thank you, taxpayers, for our lovely meal. So then he continues on here. Then you got the fumes from all that combined with the state food. Certain times of the day, my mouth, as I read that, my throat did that thing where it gets a little dry, and you have to swallow, and you're like, you gulp because you're about to throw up. Anywho, I have to continue reading. I'm a professional broadcaster after all. Even if I was there doing a report on the smells, smelling them myself, I'd be down there and I'd be doing it with just, professional aplomb. I'd be there. Yes, Howard, we're here at the state penitentiary where, boy, it smells like fish and pickles. So anyhow, it says certain times of the day we have to count, and on the housing units we have to go room to room, open the doors, count them. Sometimes you open that door and the smell punches you in the face, and they've been hotboxing their room just waiting for count. Well, I'm home here now, so ciao, moi, Mike. Boy, oh boy, that's Mike. He's working in the female prison. Imagine that. I couldn't imagine. What if you then had to go have sex with your lady after smelling all those things? You're like, boy, oh boy, I don't know. I don't know, lady. I'm not going to do that. BehindTheGeneShow@gmail.com. That's where you can send in your emails the way Mike did. Seg equals segregation. I get it now. Thank you so much. This is the most Juneteenth episode we could have had. You're so correct, little boner. We designed it that way. Pickles, says Owen Hembry. Boy, oh boy. Skank piss. That's a good way to describe it. Just the yeasty piss. Oh my God, that just is an extra special sort of smell, isn't it? Let's see here. What else do we got? Adult recess equals segregation. I don't know if that's necessarily the case there, Mr. Clavicles. Pickled pussy, indeed, Snarf. Indeed. Well, for, elsewhere in the world for our Juneteenth celebration, I thought we'd go back to a classic game, a game that we played from time to time. It seemed to be more bad. I don't know I think the last time Tom played it was with Brian Simpson, but let's go back to a classic time when Tom played Tom or Black, and this is with Sidney Castillo. Here it is, folks, behind the jeans. Juneteenth celebration.
I'm the one that had the elephants roosting in trees.
Shit, man, that's Tom Segura.
Buns, he was a for real grimy nigga.
And you think I give a fuck about a motherfucking
Ooh, big words in this
clip.
Big words.
I'm out here smoking weed, speeding, all that, dog. Fuck that, that's me.
I'm putting trade marks around your fucking eyes.
It's time for Tom or Black.
All right.
I'm smoking weed and speed.
You know what? This game is it's very popular amongst our listeners.
Let's do this.
So this
Let
is
me
a game.
get my pen. Hold on, I gotta keep.
Get your pen
score.
and paper. This is very exciting. This game is called Tom or Black, and what I do is I'll play audio clips for you, and you have to guess whether it's me sounding like a black guy,
right,
or a black guy.
Boom! This should be good.
Yeah,
this should be good.
Now, my husband's really good at...
He is indeed very good, and Little Boner is recognizing that too. A Little Boner says, what did it say here? Why can't I read it? This game is much harder than it has any right to be. You're very right there, Little Boner. Subliminal says, Tom or Black, a great game. Let's hear how this one goes. And if you'd like to guess in the chat, please to be guessing.
Because I got a good black ear.
You do? Okay, good.
Well, yeah.
Well, good.
You, sorry about that.
That's what we're hoping.
Going on
No
there.
problem, we good.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see. I'm really curious to see.
Okay, you ready to get into it?
Oh my gosh, I'm ready.
All right,
Let's
here we go.
Focus.
I'm really concentrating.
Fuck with my ass, man.
I mean, we know this clip, folks. This is an old school clip, so you might already know the answer, but I'd love to hear what you have to say. Stingtron, Tim says the N-word out loud for sure. You think he has to be alone? I don't know. Annie, you tell us. You got me there. That's right, Stingtron. Let's go. Let's hear what it is.
Say it again.
Fuck with my ass, man.
Yo, this is good because that could be a down
Swank the
south
tank,
Louisiana
says Black.
dude, or it could be fucking Tom.
Right. That's the whole game. You got it, dude. You already got the game.
Wow.
Can I hear it one more time?
That was
Absolutely.
really
As many
good.
times as you want.
Fuck with my ass, man.
One more time.
Fuck with my ass, man.
One more time.
Fuck with my ass, man.
Tom.
Owen Hembry, do you know the origin of the clip? Maybe you do.
Vote number 1 is Tom.
Okay.
All right, we're moving it along.
Oh, so we don't find the answer out till the end.
Damn it. I swear that again. God damn it. I don't even care which one that is. But one more time. God damn it.
I'm pretty certain that people will know the exact clip in which was the first one because Subliminal's got it, and so does Owen Hembry. That's the ghost railing our black friend, correct? Well, we'll wait and see. But this one, the second one, what do we think? Unk Shine. We got a couple there. I don't know if it's Unk Shine. It's not Unk Shine, says Swank the Tank. A couple of people thought so, but Swank the Tank says that's the porn star. We'll have to wait and see. No Toms yet. No one thinks it's Tom at the moment. Let's keep it going.
Man, because the goddamn sounds like you, but the mitt sounds like a Negro. It sounds like a black dude saying.
These are chosen for a reason, my friend.
These are good.
They're hard,
One
right?
more,
It's a
one more
hard
time.
game.
For sure.
God damn it.
This shit should be easy, but it's not.
That's right.
I want to change my answers. Is it
You
too late?
can't change your... Listen,
go back.
we've only done one.
This is Tom.
This shit should be easy.
God damn it.
Okay, so
Is
this
Tom?
one.
This last one. God damn it. That's Tom.
Okay.
All right, we're moving it along.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
That's the sound somebody makes when you get shot. Like it's like they're getting your attention. Hey, yo! And the shots rang out.
Albert says that third one's Tom.
Listen,
The
that
chat's
sounds like
lighting
yo.
up.
This sounds like yo. I've been in these neighborhoods.
Corey
One more
Sanchez
time?
says Tom. Shane McCartney says Tom.
Nah, that's a black dude.
Okay.
Owen Hembry says Tom. Swank the Tank says
At least
Tom.
that's a black phrase.
Here we
Tom,
go.
you good.
RJ says Tom.
'Cause I feel like I'm all
Stinktron
wrong.
says Tom.
You want to talk some shit?
Imperious says Tom.
Why the beat, though? Why the beat come out of nowhere?
Oh, it's the
There's all kinds of shit in here,
One
man.
more time.
You want to talk some shit?
You want to talk some shit? That's my favorite. That's definitely a porn
My
one.
favorite thing in the world. I want to play even when I'm not on the show. I'm going to call up. Can we play the game, guys?
Of course.
All right, one more time.
You want to talk some shit?
You want to talk some shit? Black dude.
Walk me through your process. Like,
'cause-
what are you thinking right now?
All right, go play it again. I'll tell you right now.
You want to talk some shit?
So I'm trying to get rid of the beat
Okay.
and put another sentence before it.
Oh, I
so
see.
it flows like a black dude would say it, or is it just that phrase I'm trying to say right?
Right.
Got you.
So one more time.
Okay.
You want to talk some shit?
That's Tom.
Okay.
I'm fucking all wrong watch.
No.
I don't even
you're
recognize my
right.
own people's voice.
You ready?
What he sound like? I have no idea, man.
This is our extra long edition. We're doing a bunch of
this
these.
is
Please, this is so much fun.
exciting.
Okay. Here we go for the next one.
I left a wallet there.
But sorry. Play Cat Williams again for me, please.
I left a wallet there.
Black. And if you did that voice, Tom, you're amazing.
All right, we got.
That's such a black thing. Like, I left my wallet there. We got to go back to El Pollo Loco. What? I left my wallet there.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
What's going on here?
One more time.
What's going on here?
Was it? Is it a black woman? Do it again.
What's going on here?
Tom. I think that's Tom. Or a creepy man.
Oh man. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
God damn it! I'm gonna be singing it all day.
Did you write down what the one
Yes.
is? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. Okay.
I can't.
All right. There's a couple more. You ready for a
I'm
few
ready.
more?
Let's do
Okay.
this.
Gosh.
Didn't take any mess.
What?
Hold on. Sorry.
Didn't take any mess.
Tom.
All right. There's two more.
Let's do this.
Ready?
Yep.
So I'm up, going up the top rope.
Black dude, that is a gang member. I know it. I hear it. Can you repeat that for me?
Yeah.
So I'm up, going up the top rope.
He's explaining what happened. One more time.
So I'm up, going up the top rope.
So he's up, coming at the top door. One more time.
So I'm up, going up the top rope.
Oh yeah, that's the neat.
How do you? I don't even understand what's being.
He's explaining what's going on.
I'm sorry. Can you?
That's down south. Can you play one more time?
So I'm up, going up the top rope.
Going up.
One more time.
So I'm up, going up the top rope.
So I'm up, coming up the top door. One more time.
Wow.
So I'm up, going up the top rope.
Yeah, that's
good.
it. Down south. He graduated. Well, he didn't graduate. He did not graduate. I meant he not graduate. But he loved school, but he just had to get that money.
Got you. Okay. Okay. All right.
And here's our last one.
Now.
All right.
This is amazing.
Here we go. Last one.
Quiet, he came through.
What?
Quiet, he came through.
One more time.
Quiet, he came through.
That's why he came through?
I think so.
Can you say it for me, Tom? That's why he came through?
That's why he came through.
One more time. Now, can I hear that?
Quiet, he came through.
This one, everyone
See, here's the
knows
thing.
this
sounds
one.
like
You
a
guys are good at
light-skinned
this
black
game.
guy.
Corey
Or
Sanchez.
Tom. Tom,
Swank
you
the
could sound like a
Tank,
light-skinned
Owen
black
Corey.
man.
Really?
All day. Like maybe 55, like one of them smooth player types.
But with my if I manipulated my voice, you mean?
Yeah, if you manipulate your voice, because all these, if you're any of these, you're amazing. You can do the ADR for like straight out of Compton. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I would say the last one is Tom.
Okay.
Quiet, he came through.
Oh wait, no, one more time.
So would Jay
Quiet, he
McCarthy,
came through.
Snarf, Alburp, Stanktron, Swank the
dude
Tank,
shooting dice.
Joshua Witt.
You never know. I'm gonna go black guy on that one. Light skinned black man.
All right.
About the age of 47.
Okay.
How many did we do?
Wow.
You did 9.
9.
Let's do one more.
You want to do one more? Make it even
Bonus.
10?
Bonus. Yeah.
All right, I got another one.
This
here.
game
Hold
is so much fun.
on. All right, here we go.
I'm so glad you liked it.
We gonna ride tonight.
One more time.
Cindy loves it.
We gonna ride tonight. We gonna ride tonight.
That sounds like Eddie Murphy playing a character. We gonna ride tonight. That's black. That's a black dude from Biloxi, Mississippi.
We gonna ride tonight.
All right.
These are hilarious options.
Oh boy, there you go. The one of the classic episode of Tom or Black, and you guys fucking nailed it. Let me tell you, fucking nailed it.
Do you want to know your?
And great job to all the people in the chat. Got them right. I mean, you guys crushed it. You got it all right. Some of you even knew where the clips are from. And during that conversation, it reminded me of something from the very first time I was on Your Mom's House ever. The very, very first time. And this has to do with Juneteenth. This goes back into the vault. We're going way into the vault. And I was finding this while we were up in the last clip there. From episode 469 with Felipe Esparza, I came on to talk about different porn genres, and I was reminded of this one during that conversation, and it definitely has to do with our celebration of Juneteenth, because I know a special lady who is definitely celebrating Juneteenth. Here we go. You got to really jump to peeing in the diaper account.
Yeah, that's more than feet.
Ignore
I mean,
the
hey, if you
context
can
of the
do it,
early
do it,
portion of the
but-
conversation.
Yeah, if you can do it, I would do farting and peeing in the diaper easy.
Yeah.
No problem.
Easy following.
There was some things in between those.
I would love, Josh, if you were a hot chick and see the stuff that you pull off with your knowledge now.
Yeah. Oh boy, before we get into it, we got Subliminal coming in with a super chat. Shut up and take my reparations, he says. Indeed, it goes right from my pocket into that of a black man. Thank you so much, Subliminal. Happy Juneteenth to you. And here's the young Roach, his first time on YMH, talking pornography.
Yeah, so that now, just out of curiosity, are you into pee?
I am not into pee. The thing that's
Little
weird
boner with a
about that
super
is
chat.
that
Thank
they're
you, Little
appropriating pedophilia. We'll talk over this dumb.
Oh, right. It was like, I went potty and
I went
die.
daddy.
Good point. That's so
It's weird,
gross.
right? And the
Yeah.
only thing more evil than pedophilia is the N-word.
Oh.
Okay.
Indeed,
Okay,
Josh.
good
Is that what I'm pulling up here?
Segue might be. Is that next?
There's no video.
That's okay.
Okay.
There's probably a reason for that.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Oh dear.
So I have a funny question to ask you guys. Is it cool if I say the N-word? It turns me on.
Hell yeah, you can say the N-word. I'm your nigga all day.
Because I love nigger dick.
Okay.
Wow.
Big word.
What's she doing, Tom?
She's showing her love.
I just see audio files.
Yeah, there's a lot of loving going on in those.
And her
videos.
vocal
Stank
fry.
try, that's not nice.
Give me your nigger cock.
Oh,
wow.
boy.
Jeez.
Boy, oh,
Now,
boy. My favorite thing, by the way,
This is a genre?
it's a genre. There are two facets of it.
Crazy.
There are the women who enjoy
Stink-tron's
saying
bricked
it,
up.
and then there are the men who enjoy getting the women to say it.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah.
so there's basically the reluctant woman.
Yes, this woman, that's why she's like, I have
you
a funny
mind?
question.
Oh, right. I have.
That is a
this
funny one.
Yeah, isn't
funny,
it?
silly question.
The most hilarious question I've ever
So
heard.
I love fucking niggers.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
So what category is she?
She's the one who loves them and loves saying it. That's what turns her on, is saying that word. That's what we've done to the word. We've made it so evil that it's now so taboo that it's turning people on to say
Yeah,
it.
how is this a whole genre? Like, I wonder how many people really are into that one.
I don't know.
What do you think? What's bigger bigger audience? The pissing and the die or the N-word saying?
Probably pissing.
I don't know. Pull that one out from the old vault there, episode 469, if you want to go check it out. Oh, boy, got to close up the vault. Juneteenth celebration, folks. A lot of people getting bricked up from that one. And boy, oh, boy. I mean, some people. Sorry that I made you come out there, folks. Snarf had to go empty his beanbag after that bad boy right there. Oh, my Lord. What a celebration it's been, hasn't it? Oh, we should cleanse our palate, though, a little bit. I thought this would be a great way to rock out, to close out our Juneteenth celebration. A clip from the Danny Brown Show where he had Cam Patterson on. I could watch these two talk about anything all day long. Boy, oh, boy, this is like the dynamic duo. Favorite Danny Brown episodes have Cam on them, and they talk some white people shit. Is white people shit an appropriate conversation for Juneteenth? I don't know, but it's fine as long as two black men are discussing it at the end of the day. Good pulls on the clips, Roach King. Well, thank you, Subliminal. I appreciate it, my friend, and thank you to Cougar and to Garrett and to anybody who contributed behind the jeans. Owen Hembry, does this count for me too? Yes, it does, Owen, of course. I mean, are you a black man? Is that what you're asking? Does the reparations come for you? I appreciate the super chat. Oh, my Lord. Thank you so much, Owen. Thank you very much. But let's get into white people shit from the latest episode of Danny Brown Show with Cam Patterson.
What up, Danny? The intermittent fasting diet, where you only eat during a short period of the day, like only eating from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is some real white people shit. I used to do it back in my 20s because I was fucking broke and didn't have money to eat some days. Why would anyone starve themselves voluntarily? Peace. Steve from Boston. Now, I've actually been fasting. I think you get better with it as the years go by, because I don't eat till 6 p.m. and I only eat once a day.
For real?
Yeah.
So, talking intermittent fasting, which does sound like white people shit, but first I wanted to give a big shout out in the chat here. We got a first timer, Joshua Witt, in the chat. First time he could make it. Perhaps he has the day off for our high holy holiday today. Let's continue with white people shit from the Danny Brown Show.
And it helps a lot with my digestive system, man. Like, like if you overeat and just be stuffed and feeling like crazy and shit.
I ain't getting fasting yet. I don't know. I just be eating shit, man.
I just feel like it felt better. It just makes me feel better with my digestive system. Like, really, like, you ever take a shit and then be like, damn, I don't really feel like everything came. Like, I'm still.
This ain't right.
Yeah, I'm still ain't done. Like, I feel like you still ain't done. Now I'll be fully cleaned up. I'm fresh. Like,
Get
I'm
that
ready.
shit out immediately.
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say. I guess what you're meaning is that these motherfuckers wish they can eat, so they got to go without eating for periods of time. And white motherfuckers, they can just eat whenever they want, but they be like, fuck that, I'm fasting, I ain't eating. But certain religious people, that fast, and I think it's actually a healthy thing, like, because they say you're supposed to really eat 3 times a day. That's not really.
That's a lot.
I mean,
it's a lot. I don't do it either, there, Danny. Touche. I wanted to acknowledge the super chat. Snarf coming in with Seaman support, Potter. This will be his lunch money. There you go. I'll use it for lunch. I'll use it for what the fuck you want me to use it for, my man. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for the super chat. Love them very much.
You got to think, back in fucking prehistoric days, motherfuckers had to hunt their food. They chasing down animals and shit. They tired all day. You might get that 1 kill for the day. Then,
I don't think fasting white people shit.
No.
I think that's just regular shit.
That's just
people just like to, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
Look
like
at that. It's not white people shit.
But I do find, I think it has became easier for me because I don't smoke weed no more.
You start smoking weed?
Yeah. I don't smoke weed no more. So I feel like when I was smoking weed, it was definitely a lot more difficult to fast, because then you smoke and then you're like, fuck. And then I was eating a lot of worse shit. Because you get the munchies, you down to eat whatever. Yeah, you like shit, nigga.
You ever got high and ate ice cream with cereal?
No.
With milk?
I to be honest, I'm not a cereal guy. I've never been a cereal guy. I was a kid. My mom... Yeah, I know. I hate cereal because it gets soggy, and when it gets soggy,
ice
it's
cream.
nasty. But yeah, I can see that now. Actually, like it's like a Filipino, like ice cream where they put like Rice Krispies on it. I like that shit. But no, I've never been a cereal guy. I used to eat farina.
What that is?
That's like I guess like porridge.
Damn, having some discourse amongst Cam and Danny there. But this, thank you for celebrating Juneteenth with us, Swank the Tank. And by the way, Corey had to bail, but wanted to give a shout out. Thanks for coming aboard with us and hanging out with us today, Corey Sanchez. Swank the Tank says, truly a historic Juneteenth celebration. Well done. As the only other black man in the chat, I know I speak for any two when I say we feel honored. Thanks, Roach. Thank you, Swank the Tank. Thank you indeed. I mean, I'm getting education here from Danny Brown and from Cam Patterson, though they, aren't coming to terms with one another. Danny doesn't like cereal. Cam does. Intermittent fasting, not necessarily white people shit. I mean, I think we're building bridges here. Regular human girl. Growing kids should eat 3 meals a day, not adults. That's why everyone is so fat. I agree, regular human girl. I could not eat 3 meals a day to save my life. I mean, I just cannot. I can't. I mean, once a day for me, and the rest is with beer. Sometimes I eat 0 times a day, and sometimes, as a girl once accused me of, I'll drink my dinner. I didn't realize Donnell was here. Well, Donnell was here in clip form earlier, but we had a different black man in the chat today. 2, as a matter of fact. One with 2% blackness and one being any. So people are talking in the chat about how many meals a day they eat. Let's see if there's any more that we can get into about cereal, because cereal is something too that I never got on board with. You know why? My issue with it is the milk. Cannot abide the milk. Do not enjoy milk. I think it's weird. But Danny doesn't like it because it gets soggy. He fucks with the Rice Krispies on the ice cream. I never heard of that before, but he's got more exotic tastes than I do.
Yeah, like oatmeal.
No, it's like porridge, man. I guess that's a hood way of saying, farina, like cream. Yeah, there you go.
Cream of wheat.
That white kid water there. No, you'll be happy if you got cream of wheat. Farina was like the broke shit, you know.
Amen.
165.
They had this it was like a food drive situation in Detroit called Focus Hope, and then you can go up there and you can get, every month. It was almost like WIC or like a welfare thing.
Yeah, like ABT.
And they give you like they give you a can of chicken. It'll just say chicken, but it'll have a cow on the motherfucker. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? And then you open it up, it's beef. You know what I'm saying? It'd be all fucked up. But they give you like a bag of prunes, which was the worst thing for me because I thought they was just big ass raisins. And I'm sitting around eating this bag of prunes, wondering why I'm shitting on myself. But then they give you healthy shit. It would be like, fruits and vegetables. But then they will always give you a box of farina. But then they give you the bullshit cereal too. Yeah. A bag would be like Fruity-O's.
Yeah.
And it's just a fucking bag. You like, why this shit in a bag?
Flakes.
This shit serving it to me like it's a pound of weed or something. You know what I'm saying?
Addison D had it though. He said that shit came like chicken feed.
Yeah.
Ooh, and we got to know what I'm saying in there too. Oh boy, go watch Cam Patterson on the Danny Brown Show. Honestly, like my favorite podcast duo at the moment. Love when those two can get together. Well, happy Juneteenth, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our little celebration, celebrating all week long here on Your Mom's House. Started with 2 bears. Today, Your Mom's House dropped, celebrating Juneteenth. Make sure you go watch all the shows. Oh, boy. And thank you so much for coming in the chat. Want to thank Stanktron, Owen Hembry, Mr. Clavicles, Snarf, Spacehead, Little Boner, Subliminal, Joshua, Eric V, RJ. I mean, we had a regular human girl. We had some new people. We had some old people. I love you all very much. Thank you so much for coming. And do make sure you get in touch with us. Behind the Gene Show at gmail.com is where you can get in touch if you're watching this on replay. And maybe if you're in the chat, hell, something comes up, you're sleepless at night, and you go, I have to get out. I have to reach out to Josh and the team over at Behind the Genes and ask them this or tell them this or point this out. Behind the Gene Show at gmail.com is the place to do it. I will be out and about live. Next up, we have Baltimore going to Magoobies on June 27th. I hope you can come out there if you're in the Baltimore area. June 27th going to be at Magoobies in Baltimore. And then going to be in Cleveland at Hilarities the day after that, June 28th. So I hope you can join me for any of the live shows. Got so many posted up, thejoshpotter.com. Go check it out. Buy tickets through there. You'll see the whole calendar. And if I'm not coming to your city, you can join the mailing list and you can let me know where you want to come and I will come there. I'll never email you unless it is to tell you that, in fact, I am coming to your town that you asked for. So, thejoshpotter.com. Hope to see you out there, folks. Thank you so much again for celebrating with us today. Thank you to Cougar. Thank you to Heather. Thank you to Garrett. Thank you to everybody over at Studio Genes for helping out with the program today. I hope you all had a great time, and we will see you next week right here for members only. If you're not a member, sign up, and you can join us next week on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central on Behind the Genes.
This is big time!
Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone's mother into this.
Your mama in the fucking stands!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pashitsky.
welcome to your mom's house.
Beep.